So we're gonna do the slow-cooked egg, cooked in Staub cocotte with spinach, hand of the woods mushrooms, tomato confit, and parmesan cream. We're gonna start off by sautéing off the spinach in a little bit of brown butter and finish it with salt, pepper, and shallots. And we'll cook that off and just let it cool down on the side. In the meantime, we'll sauté off the hand of the woods mushrooms with a little bit of olive oil and butter. We have a little bit of melted butter here, and we're just gonna brush the inside of the cocottes so that the egg doesn't stick and it's actually easy to eat. And we can start by adding a little bit of spinach into each one, add a little mushroom and the tomato. Now we're gonna add the egg. I like to crack the eggs into a separate container just to make sure that the yolks are intact. Drop them right in. The mushroom and the spinach are seasoned already, but the egg has no seasoning on it. So you just wanna make sure you get that with a little bit of salt and pepper as well. And then afterwards, the spinach and the mushroom that we already added in is somewhat covered by the egg. So we're just gonna neatly layer in a little bit more, so that after the egg is cooked and you open the lid and unveil the egg, you see all the ingredients there. Okay, so now they're all ready to go. We'll just cover them up with their lids. Like 10 minutes before you want to serve this, you just pop them in the oven. Just start with a little bit of olive oil, and we're gonna add some grated Parmesan cheese directly into the oil, and then just kind of toast it a little bit to get a nutty aroma out of it. Move quickly because it's gonna stick, and after you got that going a little bit, you can go directly in with the cream. You don't really need to reduce it at all, just bring it to a simmer, and that's it. Take it over to the immersion blender and just make sure that the cheese is emulsified into the cream. Now to serve along with the eggs, we're gonna make these little breadsticks, or mouillettes as they're called, which means little fingers of toast. And this is traditionally served with a baked egg like this. And then we're gonna toast them in a pan with a little bit of butter. You just wanna gently cook them on all four sides so they get nice and golden brown and crispy. Now I'm just gonna finish them in the oven to make sure they get thoroughly toasted. And when the bread's finished, we'll remove it onto a paper towel to blot it dry. This is the correct doneness of the egg. The white is completely set. It still has a little bit of bounce to it. It doesn't have a skin on it, and you kind of get that by baking it with the lid on, and you get like a nice gently poached egg. We're just gonna cream one more time to get a little bit of froth going. You just take a little bit of the cream and foam. You wanna have some liquid too, because that's where most of the flavor is. The foam is more for show. Top's back on, and we're ready to serve.